Well, hello everyone. David and Kelly here. Welcome to another Global Mass Meditation Live, coming at you from BC in Canada. Send us a shout out in the chat. Let us know where you're all from. Tonight's going to be a very powerful full moon meditation, the last one of the year. And boy, are we racing towards 2023 with great speed. But tonight we're going to slow down a little bit together as the family of light, as we always do. We're going to have a very powerful reflect and release and clearing meditation, bringing in the goddess energies of Kuan Yin, who is certainly with us tonight. Very, very powerful energies tonight. So if you're watching from Above and Beyond Duality or the GFL station, we broadcast to multiple channels. We will be broadcasting live, so you can watch from this platform tonight, these platforms. But from the end of the meditation, we will be on the Sunflower Live. So the video will be live on the Sunflower Live following the live stream. So just be aware of that.
Yeah, because if you start watching the meditation kind of halfway through and you're at the beginning, when we end the meditation, he takes it off of those channels. So absolutely, if you guys want to hop over to the YouTube channel, The Sunflower Life Official. That's where we're going to have all of our meditations, and we're just going to be keeping the meditations here on this channel. We're not going to do anything confusing, but of course, we like to broadcast live to as many channels as we can, just to connect with as many of you as we can get to participate in these incredible meditations. And tonight is no different. It is the last full moon of 2022, and these energies have been heated.
Yes, they have. Very powerful, yeah. Just reading all the what you call it, the locations.
Nice.
Truly global. Yeah, it's been very powerful the last few days. Probably many of you have been feeling it, and we're really about to level up. We just spent a day with some amazing friends, just about an hour and a half, just 2 hours away, and just blessed time, just two incredible Starseeds and Soul Family. And we always have just such incredible activations and conversations with them. We come away kind of really glowing. So
we connected with them on the Vortex tour initially, and it's always a pleasure when we get to spend time with like-minded couples and other Starseed fellow light workers. We just love meeting up and connecting in community, in person, and we just always find that there's so much growth. And I think that there has been a big shift this week. I've been feeling it. I know others have been feeling it, almost like, we've kind of entered the next level or the next cycle. And just with the season closing out, it's all kind of coming up again, this one little final push and purge, and that shadow work and that shadow phase. We're just in this dark period where that winter solstice is right around the corner in about 2 weeks from now. And the light is going to slowly, start coming in, and those days are going to get longer, and our days are going to get a little bit brighter. And I know we're all looking forward to that. But this full moon tonight really represents that illumination in the midst of the darkest times and the darkest moments. And it's just been a crazy year, another crazy year. So tonight again is just all about reflecting on just everything that we've gone through, everything we've grown through to this point, just really releasing so that we're able to move forward with that full intention, that full focus, and just we're moving into another accelerated, incredible year. So let's use these energies for the greater good of all.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we get started here in less than 5 minutes, so grab headphones and get yourself comfortable in the meditation space that you need to be in for you. A couple of caveats. One, if you're in the live chat and you are commenting, please keep it kind and respectful of others. Keep it for the highest good of all your comments. If you do join in tonight and you're just saying things which don't add value to the group, I will remove you from the chat. Maybe block you from the channel. So be aware of that.
Not that we're not against free speech.
We don't want to.
Anything,
we're not in the bracket of censoring at all. We've been through that quite a bit personally. But what I don't believe in personally is if you're just bringing in negativity to the group without a constructive element to it. So
we know
just be
we're
aware of
all
that.
different. We're all very,
Yeah.
very different, and we just respect everybody's uniqueness.
Yeah,
So
we do.
no one's right, no one's wrong. We have to move above that duality and above those, beliefs, limitations, and opinions.
And this is
again that don't add value, right?
This is a sacred place. You wouldn't
Yeah.
go into a sacred temple and start casting negative words and vibrations. You'd be asked to leave. And rightly so. If we did the same thing,
And
it happened to us. So
that's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Like, it's being accountable for the thought, word, and deed. So even just becoming aware when we're speaking things that maybe aren't necessary, they're not true, and they're not kind, they're not of love, and they're not of the highest vibration. So those are all the things that we're trying to reframe anyways. So it's best practice, obviously, here in the chat for our meditations. And
so we got about 120 of you on. I know that we'll get much bigger as we get in here, but
nice.
Second caveat for tonight is we have, at the end of the meditation, we are going to be bringing Kuan Yin in. It's going to be a very powerful dragon energy meditation. But at the end, when I come back in, we are going to do quite a direct clearing to the higher self. So if you're not ready to face some of the things that you want to heal, just don't take part in that final part. Just let it flow over you. But if you are ready to really clear some of the dark corners of your life, then you'll like this. Maybe have in mind one thing which you really want to release.
Marilyn
tonight.
and Bob are on. Hi, Marilyn. We've been talking about you. You were just mentioning her again.
I was, you must have heard this. But
we always talk about you guys.
Have that one thing that you're ready to release and clear tonight. Bring it into the meditation. If you don't write it down. If not, just have it in your soul song as we go in. So
maybe it was something that came up this week for you in these full moon energies. Maybe it's something that's you've been going through in the last year. But of course, we are gonna be reflecting on what we can let go of and what is no longer serving our highest good, of course, always. So we talked about next week's meditation is going to be next Monday, but we can talk more about that at the end, and we'll get ready to get started. So
those of you who are new to these meditations, very quickly, we're going to begin with the slideshow just to give you some visuals that we can use as a group. This is a sacred space, and this is the family of light. If you're watching this, you're very likely part of that family. At least we consider you to be so. One thing I was going to say, and it's gone out of my head. What was it? Gregory, you asked the question, is it better to listen through the TV speakers or through headphones? And the answer is yes.
Okay, so whatever you can do to get the most focus. So if that means wearing the little blackout headband around your eyes, doing that, maybe putting a pillow, whatever's comfortable for you.
So the answer is yes.
Where you can really focus and just use your imagination, move into the best place and the best space for you. Again, we are all different and unique, and we support all of that. So
absolutely. So guys, let us begin. Let's do a 60-second countdown. Let's start to get into that sacred space. Let's get into that quiet zone. Let's feel the energies of the full moon. Let's be grateful for them.
And one more thing, as soon as we end, so it's about 7:05 our time, at 8:08 our time. So pretty much as soon as we're finished the meditation, 8:08, 1 hour exactly from now, basically is the peak of the full moon energies. So we're going to be really moving into that. So again, we're just setting our intention now. We're doing this as a big group. We're sending out this big impulse, this big wave of light, and we're doing the work. So thank you for showing up, moving into these energies, and then coming out on the other side of it tomorrow, the 8th. Things are going to lighten up again. So again, if you're going through a lot of heavy energies, it's all just temporary. We've absolutely been feeling it this week, and we're not exempt from it. So
all right, guys, so let's take 2 or 3 really deep breaths here. You don't have to close your eyes yet. Just get into that space. And I'm going to go through the slideshow here very quickly. Those of you who are new to the channel tonight, we work with the the masters. We bring the masters in, we work with the archangels, and we work with a lot of sacred teachings interwoven into what works for us, and we present them forth. So anything not in your belief system, just do the old spiritual shopping trip, leave it on the shelves, don't take it with you as you walk down the aisle of the journey. And anything that does resonate with you, embody it, take it to the next level, and share it, if you will, with those soul family around you. So tonight's intention for us, this doesn't have to be yours, but we're recommending it, is to reflect and to clear all discordant energies and step into the next version of you, whatever that looks like for you. Tonight we will be working with the dragon energies, the amazing goddess energies of Kuan Yin, the incandescent one. We like to use this picture. Whatever picture you have of Kuan Yin, use if this is not the right one for you.
We do have discrepancies on the spelling of her name, but
we won't get into that now.
That's what we went with.
Now we will be bringing in the archangels as normal, from east to north. And this is one of the clearing decrees we're going to be using tonight. So let's get started, guys. Man, amazing energies tonight. Wow. Let us take a deep breath in through the nose. And another deep breath in. Let's settle into the present moment, our space of power. Let us remember who we are once again tonight together. The family of light. No more playing around now. It's time to do the work with grace and with ease, and to move into the highest version of us, whatever that looks like for you. Let us feel a readiness of the higher self and excitement of it to deliver us a level up tonight. So we will begin tonight, as we always do, with Alice Bailey's soul invocation to bring in the higher self to the physical vessel. Let the light in. I am the soul. I am the light divine.
I am the light divine.
I am love.
I am love.
I am will.
I am will.
I am divine design.
I am divine design.
I call upon the pillar of the pure white light, the Christed light. Descend upon us, form all around us, move through us, and activate us now through the heart center. I ask for the presence of the I am that I am. Merge and join with us now. So be it, and so it is. So let us call upon the archangels now from the four directions. Let us feel their presence as we invite them in. Beginning in the east, Archangel Raphael, we invite you to join us to hold the space. The Archangel of Air, whose energy is green fire. Invite that green, sacred fire energy now. And from the south, Archangel Michael, Great Archangel of Fire, whose energy is the blue flame. Let us welcome in and station Archangel Michael at the south corner now. And from the west, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel of Water, whose energy is diamond white fire. And from the north, Archangel Uriel, Archangel of Earth, whose energy is red flame. Bring in that red flame energy now. Invite it in. We also bring in Archangel Sandophon from the earth grids, rising up from beneath us, holding the space. And from above us, bringing down the Christ grids, completing the matrix, the divine matrix. Archangel Metatron, hold this sacred space for us now. Allow our intentions to be of the highest good for us and for all. Remove any discordant energies from this space as we begin. And so it is. And to join us in a circle, we invite great sacred energies tonight on the full moon, the last of the year, to work with us, to work with the light, to teach us, to remind us, to bring in the love light frequencies at a whole new level. We call upon and ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster the king, Zarathustra the magi, Lao Tzu the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya the smiling guru, Sri Yukteswar the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda the gift, El Moria, the Lord of the First Ray, Kuthumi, the great guiding light, Dwalkul, the master teacher, Paul, the Venetian, Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion, the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the avatar, Isis, the divine mother, Kuan Yin, and all the dragon energies, the incandescent one, Aina, the ninth dimensional guide, Mohammed, the prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God, the masters in us, Yahweh in us, saviors in us. Take a deep breath in through the nose and hold. Activate the pineal and hold. And release. And another deep breath in when ready and hold. Activate, activate, light up the cave. And release. And one final deep breath in through the nose and hold. And release. Feeling activated. Let us prepare our focus muscles as we go a level deeper. Imagine a candle flame in front of you, about 6 feet away. See the flame recreated in your mind's eye. Bring it closer in your mind's eye to about 10 inches in front of you. Notice the nuances of the flame, the shape, the colors. See the wick bathed in great energy. Use your will to keep the flame absolutely calm. Any thoughts that come in to disturb your focus, just let them pass through. Let them go on their way, like a wisp of fog moving through the valley. Usher it through. Do not resist. Never resist the thoughts. Feel the great fusion energies of the flame. Gaze deeply upon it, beloved ones. Now move it further away, 5 meters. 10. Keep the focus. 15 meters away now. 20, just a tiny golden flicker. Let nothing break your focus. And bring it back 10 meters away. And 5. Now about 10 inches before you. Allow your solar plexus and sacral chakras to feel the energy of the flame. Allow yourself to feel. But tonight we bring in the goddess energies of Kuan Yin, overlighted by Great Mother Isis, especially the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies are coming together once again after an age, allowing the male to feel the safety to feel and heal, nurtured by the feminine. Allow yourself this gift tonight, beloved ones, as we begin the journey of letting go, of reflecting and releasing. We ask our sister of light, Kuan Yin, step forward. Great incandescent one, guide us tonight. Help us to let go in grace and ease.
And here we are, family of light, surrounded by angels, archangels, ascended masters, and guides. All enlightened beings who have come before us have undergone their own spiritual initiation and have become fully integrated with their own divine nature, working continuously for the betterment of humanity and the multiverse. And they are here to support us at this important time of transition and growth. And tonight, we are working specifically with the energy and guidance of Kuan Yin, a goddess of compassion and mercy, as well as a true embodiment of the divine feminine. It is said that Kuan Yin has vowed to remain present here on earth until every living being has attained a state of enlightenment. And this evening, under the occasion of the last full moon of 2022, this December cold moon provides us with the opportunity for reflection and release as we think about setting these clear intentions for our meditation. The full moon is bringing in and activating the emotional, lunar, feminine energies, as well as the energies of ending and completion of major cycles. Kuan Yin has a special role in bringing the divine feminine back into balance on this earth plane. She will be available to each of us as we continue the journey towards remembering our true nature and power. Kuan Yin is a dragon master and is often perceived riding on the back of a great dragon. The dragon energy is very real indeed, vibrating at a much higher frequency than our world has for a very long time. And for that reason, we have not been able to see them, and they have faded into the realm of myth and fairy tale. However, recently, as the collective vibration on the planet has risen, this amazing dragon energy is becoming available to us once again. So take your deep breath as you fully relax. And as I speak the words of Kuan Yin, I encourage you to face the dragon with no fear. Allow yourself to stand before your dragon of transformation and gaze deep into its eyes as you prepare for the changes ahead. I call upon each of you to ride your dragon into the vast universe, to explore your wisdom, to become a seeker of the truth, a fearless dragon rider. Know that I will be with you. The dragon is a powerful symbol of transformation. Call upon this transformative power now. Know that your dragon is your friend for the journey forward. Take a moment to look upon your magnificent dragon as it comes forth before you. Visualize and notice its colors, beauty, remarkable strength. Intuitively, you know this dragon can support you in your desire to create the life you want. The dragon invites you to climb upon its back. You discover you can do this easily by clinging to their scales. You can feel its muscles expanding and contracting beneath your hands. And automatically, you notice your breath synchronize with the dragon as you begin to breathe as one. Your energies meld, and you can feel the strength and power of this amazing creature. Before long, you are taking off high into the sky. The flight of the dragon is your opportunity to soar to new and expanded heights of awareness. This is the time for you to grow and change and trust that there is so much more for you in this lifetime. You came to Earth at this time for a reason. So now you are being asked to take in a more expansive view of the journey. As you continue along this dragon flight, high above the landscape, admiring the bigger picture and newfound perspective, you feel lighter and more relaxed. You look down and notice what appears to be a vast and picturesque garden down below. At the same time, your dragon banks, circles, and descends lower, landing along the entrance to this marvelous garden. Filled with curiosity, you climb down and make your way over to the striking garden gate. You have never seen anything like this place, and it intrigues you. Instinctively, you have a deep knowing that this is a very sacred and spiritual place. You find yourself eager to venture beyond the gate, into the arbor of cascading flowers, and into this spiritual garden. As you stand at the threshold, you notice many pathways leading in all directions, each representing a different life journey choice moving forward. You choose a path not limited by self-doubt, worry, or sadness, choosing instead one of joy, love, light, and abundance. You set off down your chosen path and walk until you reach a pond of crystal clear, clean water. The peace and stillness of this place is captivating. Looking out into the pond, you see your perfect reflection staring back at you. You look good, young, vibrant, and beautiful, staring into the still water. It's as if you have never seen yourself so clearly, in full admiration and gratitude, marveling all that you are in physical form and in this magical place. That you even exist here at all, and for everything to align up to this moment. Immediately, you start to reflect on the fact that so much growth has already taken place, from who you once were to who you are now. You fall into quiet contemplation, thinking of the highlights and some of the hardships. As Kuan Yin speaks, I invite you to drink deeply from the pond of reflection and allow the divine love it contains to fill you up. This is an opportunity to reflect on your life from a place of kindness and self-love. I will support you as you release into the pond any judgment or blame you have been carrying towards yourself. Allow the energy of mercy and compassion to enfold you like a warm cloak, embracing and supporting you. Trust that this time of quiet reflection is important. In truth, we are vast cosmic beings, and our spirits came here to enjoy an expansive life. Yet, when we incarnate, we pass through a veil of amnesia and believe we are limited by constraints placed upon us. As we discover and embrace our authentic selves, we begin to realize we have much more freedom to create the life we want than we initially believed. Our ancient ancestors were very familiar with these energies of the cosmos, having such detailed knowledge of things that remain largely unknown today. But as we tune into our own wisdom, we have the potential to connect to the wisdom and understandings of the ancients. Truly, we are the ones we have been waiting for. Breathe deeply as your breath is connected to your life force. Feel this life-sustaining energy expand as it flows up through your root chakra, all the way up the spine, into the pineal, and out through the crown. Identify and locate any trigger point that might be coming up for you, and allow yourself to release old pockets of sorrow. With focus and readiness, release any fear, anxiety, or sadness that you may be feeling into the pond. Notice if you are carrying any old stories or pain in your body. It could be held in your heart, solar plexus, throat, or elsewhere. Let it go into the pond. We tend to bury emotional residue in layers in the body. And Kuan Yin stands here with us as we release our doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs into the pond. Into the pond of reflection, where they become entirely cleansed and purified. When this feels complete, bring your attention to the clear, clean water and just breathe deeply. Breathe in mercy and compassion and unconditional love, filling your body with this life-sustaining energy. Staring at the still water, you now notice the incredible reflection of the full moon. It looks so magnificent and bright. You find yourself breaking your gaze on the pond to look up at it. With that said, the moon exerts a very powerful influence upon life on Earth. And you are invited to engage with this energy, this powerful symbol of the divine feminine, of magic and mystery, and is a light in the darkness for all of us. We can tap into her energy and connect very deeply with this energy if we choose. You can hear the powerful words of Kuan Yin as she speaks again. Dear child, you have come at this time for a reason, to become aware of the programs and the patterns in your own life, family, and lineage. You are the light. You have always been the light. And you are reminded of this as you gaze upon and take in the last full moon of this year, surrounded in the darkness of the night. At the time leading up to the winter solstice, when it is the darkest, you remember that you came into this world to experience the contrast, the shadow, to experience duality. You understand in an instant that you cannot experience yourself as the light when you are always surrounded in light. The full moon is showing us the contrast. The full moon is showing us that we always have a choice. That when we are surrounded in darkness, we can curse the darkness, or we can allow our light to shine so bright that we become a light unto the darkness. The knowing washes over you that you are exactly where you need to be, right here in this moment of awareness. You are the observer. For everything is just an experience brought forth to teach us, to learn from, and to allow us to journey closer to becoming our true, authentic selves. A true source of light and love. And when your work at the pond of reflection is complete, make your way back through the garden and back towards your dragon, confident in knowing who you are, where you've been, and ready for the next stage in your journey.
Together as one with the great dragon energies, you feel it getting lighter and brighter as you sit on its back, as you become one with it. There is a transformation taking place now within you and this great beast. Imagine a great white light all around you getting brighter and brighter, growing like a sunrise until it reaches its peak of brightness and the light begins to dim. And as it does, you realize you've been transported to your personal pyramid of light. Your dragon companion is now an ethereal, dancing creature, moving around the pyramid, protecting you, moving from corner to corner, overlighting the final part of your healing work now to begin tonight. In the center of the pyramid, the great table awaits you with the great giant crystal about 20 feet above it, going all the way up to the ceiling, a brilliant quartz. You walk towards the table and lie down. holds your weight perfectly, suspended above the floor. The great Kuan Yin is with you in the pyramid now as well. You feel her divine goddess energies. She walks up to you as you lay down and lays hands on your heart and your solar plexus chakra and invites you to close your eyes. As you do, Great Brother of Light, Archangel Michael, joins us in the pyramid. All your guides and all your team here as well. It is a safe place to complete tonight's healing. You feel that great safety wash over you. As you do, you feel a great energy all around your body. This is your car body, or your ethereal self activating. Feel it all outside of you, encasing you. Feel the energy growing like you're wearing a great etheric spacesuit. As it grows larger and larger, your second body encompassing you, it gets up. It stands beside you on the table. It is your higher self. It is at this time you ask your higher self if it is safe to continue and complete the healing tonight. And your higher self replies to you, how do you feel? Are you ready to heal all the darkest discordant corners? Are you ready to cleanse lifetimes? Are you ready to step into the next version of you, beloved? At this time, you're invited to declare a yes or a no out loud. Or you can say it quietly to yourself. For your higher self will hold you true to your word. There is only truth here. Are you really ready to move to the next level? Take a deep breath in and relax deeper. Kuan Yin speaks as we go deeper into the final part of this healing. Whatever it is you wish to heal tonight, bring it forth in your mind's eye now. Smile as you meditate. You are so relaxed, beloved. You are so relaxed. You are slowly drifting into a most satisfying state of relaxation. Relaxation is good for you. Now Kuan Yin asks you to repeat these words quietly to yourself or out loud if you feel comfortable to do so. Out loud is preferred, but whatever is right for you at this time is right. I release every ounce of useless tension as I rest contentedly now to awaken when I must, refreshed and invigorated out of the dream spell, no longer asleep but fully awake. I am alive with the feeling of promise, of exhilarating, positive expectation. My mind is clear, my body recharged. My past is now deactivated and left behind me, as are all the discordant energies holding me back. As I lie here now, I release every unhappy experience of the past in this lifetime, all the others, and everything connected with those experiences. I find it easy to let them go. I am a part of life, as are we all, and we move, live, and think as we have a right to. Life goes on, and so do I, growing rich in experience and in capacity to achieve. My positive experiences supply me with the directness to meet the challenges of my life. All I must do is use the amazing power of my subconscious mind. I am using that capacity now to disengage me from every negative, destructive, and harmful impression ever made upon me. They now fade out of my life forever. I am grateful and thankful for every experience of the past. I now completely and totally forgive myself for every mistake I've ever made, and I forgive everyone who may have in any way harmed me. I know that I cannot be harmed, as I know how powerful I am. I release the victim mindset from this lifetime and all others. I know that out of each experience, as I understand it, good must surely come. I forgive myself now for every mistake, because I know that each mistake is simply a stepping stone to greater understanding, greater opportunity, and to greater achievement. I grow stronger with each experience, and I am stronger than anything life can offer. I am preparing myself to meet its challenges directly, free of negative conditioning. I am more than any challenge, for I possess the power and the ability to channel any experience now into a rich and rewarding way of life. I now release the past and all of its effects upon me. I am free of the past, free to be me entirely. I accept myself completely. I am a valuable and talented human being. I am always aware of my innate worth. There are things to be done by me that are done better by me than any other human being. I matter. Every word and every movement, every gesture preserves my unique stamp upon life in its contribution to the divine plan and the greatest good of all. I reflect and I am ready now to release, and do so this night. Clear, clear, clear. Release and clear. Kuan Yin invites you to take a deep breath in and release, releasing all the energies not serving you. And another deep breath. Let all the emotions flow through should they need to. Hold nothing back now. Your higher self now steps forward and places a hand upon your heart and your solar plexus also. You are invited now to repeat these words again out loud or within your mind. Make the intention that as these words are spoken, everything will be cleared and released exactly as it's meant to be exactly at the right time for you. From the diamond core, the white seed atom of my being, unto the prime creator within, I now call forth all my unfinished business. Mighty I am presence, great higher self, bring it forward. Bring forward anything I have not looked at yet. Bring forward my fears, my jealousies, my insecurities, my anger, my unworthiness. Bring it all forward and let me work on it now. Great masters and guides, assist me on this next phase of my evolution. So be it, and so it is. Take a final deep breath in, your biggest yet. Breathe it out. Feel the release. Another deep breath in. Let it all out. Let it all go. Feel lighter. Feel released. Feel ready and safe to move through any lessons that need to be learned. Perhaps there isn't. Perhaps you're clear. Perhaps there is. Either way, overlighted by the masters and the guides you have with you, you are safe. As you feel this great safety, you feel a great light, that great golden white light again getting brighter. All around, almost overcoming you. The great light of the Creator cleanses you now. Feel everything washing away. As you are once again back upon your dragon by the lake. With 4 great wing beats, the dragon is in the air with you on its back, flying towards a swift and golden sunrise. Well done, beloved ones, your journey tonight is complete. And although the journey is not yet over, you have done yourself a great service, and in turn the collective. This is why you came. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. Om Dat Sat Om. So when you're ready, let us start to come back. Leave the dragon adventure behind for now. You can revisit this anytime. You can speak these words anytime. Let us count down from 5 to 0. 0 being completely awake and back in the physical body. 5, becoming aware of your environment, wherever you are. 4, starting to feel back in your body, in the physical. 3, moving ankles and wrists. 2, wiggling fingers and toes. 1, moving the torso and the head from side to side. And 0, whenever you're ready, open your eyes and come back. No rush, take your time.
All right, as we are coming up to 8 o'clock our time. The peak of the full moon energies are happening in like, I don't know, 13 minutes from now. So
Wow, amazing. Right on the hour mark, actually,
yeah.
finished. Yeah.
And so we're just heading right back into that. And tonight was such a great meditation because I think doing what we're doing and going in and doing a lot of that clearing and healing and reflection and release, it's like it feels repetitive at times, but the healing really is in layers. Like it comes to the surface and it forces us to look at it, and we express it and we go through it, and it can get messy and ugly, and we come back and we forgive ourselves and we move through it, and then we think we're done, but something else comes up and it comes back in a different form. But I can speak from experience that every time we pull back that layer, it just gets easier and easier, and there's less and less, and we do get lighter and lighter, and we move into that place where it feels so much better. So I encourage everybody. I know you guys are doing the work, and it can feel so heavy at times, but we're moving through it. We're moving through it together. Your energy, your presence, showing up here.
Yeah, and you're becoming the leaders of the new earth, guys. This is literally what it is what it's about.
It's what it takes.
You're moving into an enlightened state, piece by piece, as Kelly said, layer by layer, whereby you will not need anything outside of yourself for divine life, and your life will take on a whole new purpose. Now, that's a bit in the future, but it's going that way. We are going to become the masters of the future, and make no reservations about it. You may not feel ready to do that yet, and that's fine, but we're here to bring the light in and to bring that memory forward, and to go beyond our humanhood when we're ready to do that, to move beyond the human side of us, but still retaining the most amazing parts of it. So it's a big thing. This is big stuff. This is not small potatoes, as we say in the UK.
And I was just going to say that reflection and introspection is so important at these intervals, especially when it does feel like there's a shift upon us and a transformation and we're leveling up. It's important to just stop and look back and say, okay, like we really have come so far, and there really has been a lot of growth, and maybe there is still some stuff that we're holding on to or that's coming up for us, but it really does feel like it's getting easier and easier to move through all of this. And it's not the first rodeo anymore. It's like I know we are all just getting stronger in our powers and our activations, and we're coming online. And some of you are experiencing some really cool metaphysical stuff and experiences, and I know we're all asking for more of that. We're asking for more teachers, we're asking for more mentorship, we're asking for more events and connection and unity. So again, like we're moving into this holiday season. It is December. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of distractions, family, holidays. So, tonight is just a reminder that you are the light. You are doing that work. You guys are showing up for us every week and putting your energy and your intention into everything that you do, the words, the thoughts. It's all so important, and it's all so necessary. And we're just so grateful to have this community, to have like-minded people that we can connect with and talk to and go through this stuff with, because it does seem like we're spread out as Starseeds. It does seem like a lot of people, in their own families and circles don't have a lot of like-minded friends or people to talk to. So finding these communities and these connections are just so important, and we're so grateful if you have found us, if you have found our channel, these meditations. We are on Instagram. We are trying to grow our Instagram. So come if you can give us a follow. And then we have our meditations in the bio. We always upload the link there. So on Instagram, we are at _sunflower_life. We also have a mailing list, which is if you want the link. So this morning or today before the meditation, we always send out the link, just a little description what each meditation is going to be about.
Just while you're on, guys, just a quick reminder,
Yeah.
whether you're coming from Above and Beyond Duality or the GFL station, following the live broadcast, it will be on the Sunflower Life, this video. So if you're planning to watch the meditation back, I know a couple of you joined late, which is totally fine, by the way. Catch that on the Sunflower Life official YouTube channel after the live broadcast. So
yeah, because it's going to get cut off the other channels, and it's only going to remain on the Sunflower Life official on YouTube for the replay. So we just have to get out some of this information. If you guys want to join us next week, we have been kind of changing up our schedule, and we've been going more with the energies and more with the flow. We used to do our meditations every Sunday, but we really like to go with the full moon and the big events coming up, the winter solstice on the 21st. We're going to have a huge meditation that night. And next week, we're doing it on Monday. So next week's meditation is coming up really quick. It's in 5 days from now. It's going to be on Monday. So this is obviously the 12-12 portal. 12-12 portal.
You don't want to miss that one, guys. It's going to be mega.
Yeah, it really is a day of spiritual graduation. So next week we're going to be moving into that. That's why it was important to kind of, reflect and tie up some of these loose ends. So
yeah, I know Cynthia, you just posted. I can't remember your second name, Cynthia. Something very powerful, and I know tomorrow will be a very special day for you, and there'll be a lot of healing and cleansing done. So bring in your higher self whenever you are there, and I'm sure it will be amazing. But thank you for sharing that in the chat. I know these things are not easy to do. And we will be doing live events in the coming months. Watch this space for announcements on those. We were talking about that earlier on today, where we will come together as light workers, and we will bring in speakers and healers and have workshops and retreats and things. That's coming up, and we'll be able to meet as a community together, and we'll be able to shake hands, break some bread, and really connect face to face, which I know many of you have asked us for. That is coming. So that's going to be amazing. We can't wait for that.
Yeah, it does seem like people are starting to get out and do more in-person events, and there's a lot more of that. And we are also talking with friends. We, of course, want to bring something incredible and find the right space and the right time to be able to bring an event packed with healing and mastery and miracles, really. So it would be incredible to join. We have so much going on. We have so many new announcements coming up in the new year. The new website, David's been working so hard on that, and just so much that we're so excited to introduce. But you said we're not really supposed to talk about all that. So, join us next week, next Monday. We're coming back on. We're going to be doing the big 12-12 portal meditation, and we're just going to be finishing out this year strong so that we can get a head start on next year. Everyone talks about resolutions, but it's like, start now, choose now.
Yeah.
We can always we're just one moment, we're just one little choice away from, being in a completely different vibration, in a completely different space. So,
And a note of caution, guys, if you did do the invocations out loud, or if you were ready to do that full clearing and you went through that with me tonight, with us tonight, just be ready for stuff to come up. It might not, but it might come up. You might be faced with things pretty quickly to heal.
Did you have it on the screen?
I did, but I'm going to have it in the description, and I'll probably pin it in the comments as well.
Because my eyes were closed. I'm like, how am I supposed to remember everything that you're saying? I couldn't repeat it while you were doing it. So unless, unless you had your eyes open and you were actually reading it. So definitely we will put those documents and those affirmation type readings in the description if you want to go through and do that later.
And the Release and Clear, which is actually a bit bigger than I read tonight, is a PDF. There's a link in the description where you can go and download that, Now that's a gift from retoolingtheworld.com. Jeff Dunphy, a wonderful guru and teacher of mine. And you can go and download that. It's recommended that you do that 28 days in a row, that release and clear statement before bed. And if you miss a night, you have to do it all over again, the 28 all over again. So we've done that a couple of times.
So many rules.
But it works, guys, and it will bring stuff up for you. So if things are, if things sort of seeming like chaos in your life, you've asked for it. So keep asking your higher self for guidance and for clearance and for your highest good, and to move through whatever lesson you have with the best grace, the highest level of grace for you, and you'll get through it just fine. But we're here with you, going through our stuff on our own. We're not perfect. We're going through our own healing and spiritual journey together. And every light worker, we are perfect in the source.
We're all perfect.
But it's not meant to be perfect, guys. It's meant to be a little bit rugged. And you'll remember these human times when you're in higher versions of yourself. So embrace the now, embrace the journey, and we'll get through it just grand.
But that is the challenge, that really is coming up, is that self-love. So, we really are perfectly where we need to be, and everything that we have been through and gone through has brought us here to this perfect moment. And of course, there are a lot of energies and focused intentions that we're going to put into creating the life that we want to, but at the same time, just, living in that space of grace and love for self and understanding for self, compassion for self, because we can all just be so hard on ourselves sometimes. And when we're really in this space of accountability and leaving the victimhood behind, we do tend to be the harshest critics and judge ourselves. So, just always from a place of love and always from a place of compassion is absolutely where we want to come from. And
great point, honey.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, guys, well, we're out of time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you for joining us as the Family of Light in this amazing group. We appreciate your attendance and presence so much. It can't be put into words. I can assure you of that. It is very, very appreciated.
So grateful. And that was the other thing that I heard the other day, and it just really struck a chord with me. So I just want to finish on this note. Whenever you feel just very lost and you feel like you don't have a direction, or, you're living in a place where things are very difficult, check your personal GPS. So if you need a little bit of guidance, just think to yourself, GPS, and that stands for gratitude, patience, and service. So
good.
It's always just a good reminder of kind of where to point yourself if you feel like there's a lot going on, or you're overwhelmed, or you don't quite know the direction to take. It helped me anyway. So I just thought I would share the GPS, the gratitude, the patience, and the service, and that will absolutely lead you in the right direction.
Yeah, amazing. So join our mailing list, guys, sunflowerlifedk@gmail.com. It's up on the screen right now to never miss a global mass meditation again. To get more information on next week's 12/12 portal meditation, jump on that mailing list.
Next Monday.
Yeah. So we love you guys. We'll see you very, very soon in just a few days. Keep that healing work going. Keep sharing that love light with everyone you come into contact with. Show up to all your interactions, fully present, fully alive. The greatest gift you can give anyone, especially your intimate partner, if you're in a relationship.
Oh, and we are fully in the peak of the full moon energies as of right now, as of 1 minute ago.
Okay.
We've just moved into it. So, again, if you're feeling stuff come up, we need to move through these energies and have a way to move those energies. So, feel free to express yourself and get those energies out, and just, move through it with as much love and self-compassion as you need to. Things come up and they're difficult, but we're here to support each other, and we're so excited that you are here to support us. So I guess on that note, towards the light we go.
Towards the light, guys. See you in a few days. Lots of love.
See you in 5 days.
Okay.
12/12.